If you are in e-commerce this year, I want to give you an e-commerce shipping guide for Shopify, eBay, Amazon, and I want to really look at USPS, UPS, FedEx, and DHL, among others, this year. So here are the trends I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about actually getting to e-commerce shipping, especially if you're trying to save on shipping cost overall, you need to understand that you got to really look at the destination. Of course, you got to look at the packaging. You got to look at the time of the year that you are actually shipping stuff. Okay, that's important. Where your audience really is. So you want to try a few strategies for finding the most cost-effective shipping methods for fast package delivery. So that's important to keep that in mind. So high shipping rates can stop consumers from purchasing your products. So data suggests that almost half of all abandoned carts are really left due to additional shipping and tax costs. And so if you want to send a package from home, how do you actually find the cheapest rate? I'll be talking to you into this conversation about that. You have to really understand that the cheapest way to ship a small package really depends on the carrier, but USPS really is the most affordable, especially when it comes to a box or mailer bag. Okay, each carrier has its own guideline on what is considered a small package. So the size and weight of your shipment will affect its price, along with its destination and delivery speed. So that's important to really keep that in mind, and especially if you are really shipping to multiple destinations. So to help you compare a small package, let's say small package shipping rates across the top three carriers, I'm going to show you on the screen here a table. So this table shows how much it costs to send a small box from New York to Chicago using a standard mailing class. Okay, standard mailing class. So you have USPS priority mail. That's 3 business days. You are looking at $10. Then you have a UPS ground 2 business days, $14. FedEx ground 2 business days, $15. And DHL express domestic 1 business day, $72. So that's important. Now, Shopify merchants in the US and Canada enjoy actually heavily discounted rates when shipping with USPS, UPS, DHL, Canada Post, and Sandal. So something to keep in mind. So if you're looking for a complete e-commerce shipping guide to actually ship through Shopify, eBay, Amazon, among others, when it comes to the cheapest way to ship a large package, you got to really understand that everything depends also on the mailing service that you request from a courier, such as whether it needs to travel by ground or air, right? So that's really is going to impact how much you pay in the end. So let me give you the maximum regular package weight and dimensions for each of the major shipping companies. So the USPS maximum package weight and length, you have 70 pounds, that's 32 kilos, and 108 combined inches, 274 centimeters. The UPS maximum package weight and length, 150 pounds, that's 68 kilograms, and 108 inches. So we are speaking here again about 274. For DHL maximum package weight, length, and weight and length, you have 154 pounds, that's 70 kilos, and 47 inches. So you can see that DHL has a smaller in terms of length. For FedEx maximum package weight and length, you are looking at 150 pounds and 119 inches. And if you think about Sandal maximum package weight and length, you are looking at 50 pounds, that's about 22 kilos, and 48 inches, 122 centimeters, okay? So for even larger packages, you want to choose a freight service. So here is the estimated shipping cost of sending a large package from, let's say, New York to Chicago using a standard mailing service. For USPS, I'll put this on the screen. For USPS Ground Advantage 3 business days, about $20. For UPS Ground 2 business days, $26. For FedEx Ground 2 business days, $24. For DHL Express domestic, one business day, you are looking at $120. So, what about the cheapest way to ship a package internationally? Many couriers calculate their international shipping cost according to global import regulations and distance. So, for if you are a U.S. merchant, the cheapest international shipping rates usually apply to packages bound for Canada, for instance. So, duties and import taxes can vary widely depending on, let's say, the value of your shipment and the destination country. So, it's up to you as a merchant to decide whether you will pass responsibility for those fees on to customers or offer a solution for international customers. So I'm showing you on the screen here the lowest international shipping rates for individual small packages sent from the US to Canada. So USPS, you have a Priority Mail International, 6 to 10 business days. UPS Worldwide Economy, 5 to 12 business days. FedEx International Ground, 2 business days. And DHL Express Worldwide, you are looking at next day. So let me give you a few hacks here. If you think about the e-commerce shipping guide, the cheapest way to ship a package based on delivery speed, it depends on let's say, the kind of product you have. You occasionally need to get a package to its destination quickly, no matter the weight or size, right? Whether you are sending a personal item or shipping orders to customers. These are the best current options for fast shipping and when it's fast shipping of standard packages. So you have the best rates for 2 to 3 day delivery. USPS Priority Mail is generally the cheapest shipping service for faster shipping. It offers a 1 to 3 day shipping from $10, depending on the size of your package and destination. USPS flat rate boxes are a convenient, economical option here. For larger packages, UPS and FedEx offer competitive rates for sub 3 day shipping, okay? So the best rates for next day delivery really depends. Next day delivery is your friend when you don't have time on your side and you need to ship your products as quickly and safely as possible. All major couriers offer next day delivery options, but USPS Priority Mail Express is actually the cheapest with regular pricing starting at $30.45. UPS Air Saver and FedEx Standard Overnight are both guaranteed next day services for US domestic packages. Now, prices, as I said, once again depend on package size, destination, and delivery requirements, such as delivery at an exact time or signature upon delivery. So, what are the types of shipping methods here? Well, there are several types of shipping methods to actually consider, depending on your location and how quickly you want to get a package to its destination for your e-commerce store. So you have flat rate shipping. So the prices here are based on weight and size bands. As a customer, you pay a single rate, whatever your package falls within a size or weight category. You have free shipping. So businesses offer free shipping by incorporating the cost of shipping into their product pricing model. You have real-time carrier rates. So real-time shipping rates show the exact amount that a carrier will charge at checkout, taking package dimensions, weight, and distance into account. You have local shipping. So an item actually is delivered to your customer without using a shipping service. You have pickup. So the customer will actually pick up their package from a selected location. You have international shipping. This is actually used to ship a package across a national border. You have same-day delivery. So here an order arrives on the same business day that a customer makes a purchase. You have next-day delivery. An order arrives on the business day following a customer's purchase. And finally, you have expedited shipping. So any method of delivery that's actually guaranteed to arrive at its destination faster than standard delivery methods, okay? So there is no one-size-fits-all shipping strategy for your business. And it's often a good practice to offer customers multiple shipping options at checkout. That way you can really streamline cost, okay? So when it comes to a shipping guide for e-commerce entrepreneurs, how do you choose a shipping provider this year? How do you really strategize about the whole thing? Well, you have to really understand that today's the shipping costs are based on multiple factors. Okay, you have distance, size, weight, and speed, right? It's one of those things where you have factors that really affect the price of each delivery. So if you are an e-commerce entrepreneur, you got to really pay attention to this quartet, those four elements: distance, size, weight, and speed. So most carriers offer shipping calculators to help customers understand pricing. So I'm going to show you on the screen here a simple, I mean, a list of those shipping provider rate calculators. But if you go to the website, you can really have an updated version of the shipping calculator anyway. So the first shipping calculator that I want you to look at is the USPS. So here is the USPS shipping calculator. So if you are an e-commerce entrepreneur and you want to really have a clear idea how much to expect in terms of cost, I want you to really go to and you want to use the USPS, of course. You want to use their retail postage price calculator. Next, you have the UPS shipping calculator. I want you to look at it on the screen here. So here is how the UPS shipping calculator looks like. Okay, and this allows you to actually to track, see how much how much to expect paying in terms of any shipment. Okay, and by the way, this shipping calculator is also available through the app. Next, you have the FedEx shipping calculator. So here is what it looks like if you're looking for more idea. So FedEx allows you to calculate their shipping rates. You also have Canada Post shipping calculator. So I'm showing you on the screen here. Here is the shipping calculator for Canada Post. So if you want to use Canada Post for a particular service, then you have the Royal Mail shipping calculator. So here is what it looks like. Again, we are speaking about the UK Royal Mail shipping calculators. And then you have Australia Post shipping calculator. Here is what it looks like. And finally, you have Sendle. Here is how Sendle shipping calculator looks like. So in terms of e-commerce shipping guide for entrepreneurs, let me give you a few pro tips to have a clear idea how you can actually cut costs. Okay, how you can save up to 72 to 75% on shipping costs for your e-commerce venture, e-commerce store. First thing first, you want to use the right packaging. It's so important to understand that packaging will impact your shipping cost big time. Okay, shipping empty air is uneconomical and environmentally unfriendly. So you want to aim to reduce the size and weight of your shipments by selecting packaging that fits actually your items and also is eco-friendly. The second thing you want to do here is that you want to consider package material. Okay, I mean, cardboard is kind of heavy. Think about it. I mean, if you have items that need a cardboard, you want to really replace it with a poly mailer or other lightweight material whenever possible. And other lightweight options are air pillows, packing paper, bubble wrap, foam inserts, and wadding rolls. Okay, and that really gives you a lot of flexibility. You want to use flat rate shipping. So flat rate shipping offers the best value for money sometimes, especially for domestic delivery. And the cool thing is you have to really make sure that flat rate shipping works for your customers, right? Because if there's no correlation between what you're sending and where you're sending it to, it doesn't make sense. But flat rate shipping also means that you can predict prices more accurately. So no matter what kind of parcel you have, the price will always be the same. And you also want to offer local delivery and pickup. By far the cheapest delivery option is actually local delivery or pickup. So for small businesses, a local delivery service is actually a great way to connect with nearby customers, drive sales, and provide a personal customer experience. So that's kind of important. Okay, so long story short, if you want to really increase your chances, you want to offer local delivery and pickup. That way, And again, whether you're selling on Shopify or BigCommerce or WooCommerce or Amazon or Etsy, you have the possibility. Now, for Shopify, for instance, you can go with the Shopify shipping. Okay, Shopify shipping makes it a lot easier and cheaper to fulfill shipments. You can manage orders, print shipping labels, and track your shipments from one place. So that's kind of cool. And Shopify merchants also save up to 88 to 90% on shipping costs in the US, thanks to pre-negotiated discounts with USPS, UPS, and DHL. So that's kind of cool. So you can serve your international customers with auto-generated customs forms and discounts on cross-border shipping. So that's pretty good. Let me talk to you about packaging here. If you think about e-commerce shipping, packaging will play an important role. I mean, the e-commerce packaging that you use to ship orders directly affects your shipping cost and customer experience. And again, you are trying to really protect your margins, but also your e-commerce store reputation. So let's talk about choosing your packaging, okay? Corrugated, chipboard, paperboard, or like you have a lot of choices. The packaging options for your e-commerce shipping may seem endless. Let me give you a few helpful considerations that it will help you choose your packaging. What is your product? How is your product shipped? How heavy is your product? How is your product oversized? How fragile or durable is your product? What packaging does the manufacturer already include? And do you want to use plain or branded packaging? Okay. Next, you want to think about custom packaging, not customs, custom packaging. So e-commerce is a very competitive landscape, right? So you want to really differentiate yourself. So high quality packaging can help your brand stand out. So custom packaging is more than just a container for your product. It can create a better customer experience. So branded packaging helps you make a first great impression, stay memorable, generate buzz, and build brand loyalty. You also want to really remember that there are some common packaging mistakes. So it's one of those things where you want to see like what kind of mistakes you want to avoid, especially when it comes to choosing too large or too small of a box. And also think about an eco-friendly packaging model, okay? So the EPA estimates that packaging makes up 1/3 of all household waste. So as e-commerce sales continue to rise, so unfortunately, will the waste that they produce, right? So if you are an e-commerce entrepreneur, what you want to do is you want to really do your part of, you want to play your part. So your business can help reverse this effect by choosing e-commerce shipping solutions and packaging options that are actually good for the planet, but also for your business. Let me give you a few extras here. So let's talk about shipping labels and insurance. So if you think about the shipping guide for e-commerce entrepreneur, labels and insurance will play an important role. Okay, so shipping labels and shipping insurance are really the nitty-gritty of e-commerce shipping. They're not glamorous, but they are definitely important to ensure that your customers have the best customer experience possible. And that's what you want. I said a little earlier that you want to focus on two things if you're an e-commerce entrepreneur. You want to focus on your margins, on your profit margins, but you also want to focus on customer experience. So shipping labels provide shipping carriers with important information about the origin and destination of your package. So without clear shipping labels, your customers' orders could be lost, delayed, or mishandled in turn. This can create a negative customer experience, damaging brand loyalty, and ultimately losing sales, right? You do not want to have that. So shipping labels often include the return address, destination address, package weight, shipping class, and tracking number. And it's one of those things where you have to see what kind of shipping labels are actually applicable to your specific e-commerce store. What about shipping insurance? Well, shipping insurance is kind of important, especially, can you imagine during COVID, for instance, a lot of e-commerce entrepreneurs who had shipping insurance were actually safe. They were really safe. But those who had no shipping insurance, they were losing money like crazy, okay? So shipping insurance offers reimbursement to senders whose parcels are lost, stolen, and or damaged in transit. So if you are shipping fragile items or very expensive products, you may want to look into a shipping insurance, which can significantly increase your shipping cost. You want to be able to track your shipments and returns properly through order management. Okay. You have also the ability to track e-commerce shipments through a 3PL, for instance, or even through in-house. And you can also manage e-commerce returns properly. Okay. And you also got to think about e-commerce shipping integrations and APIs. So your e-commerce tech stack can have a huge impact on your shipping strategy, from your shopping cart software to any shipping APIs that you use. API, by the way, stands for Application Programming Interface. Okay, so making sure that these systems integrate seamlessly with another is kind of crucial. So you want to have a software, for instance, that integrates with Shopify shipping, with WooCommerce shipping, with Wix shipping, with Square shipping, with Squarespace shipping, with BigCommerce shipping, with Amazon, with Walmart, with Etsy. So that's important, okay? So bottom line is you want to really make sure that you are able to integrate with the tool you use the most, okay? And also you have the possibility to have global shipping, automated shipping, and shipping apps. So in conclusion, today's conversation, I spoke to you about a guide for e-commerce shipping. I gave you the trains, the hacks, the pro tips, the packaging, the extras, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.